For countless millennia, in the boundless void before time, a pantheon of divine powers emerged from the swirling chaos of Nun, the primordial waters. Egypt, the cradle of gods, birthed a celestial order of unmatched might and mystery. These were not mere deities, they were forces of creation, destruction, and eternity, shaping the cosmos and the destiny of the land along the eternal Nile. In the beginning came Atum, the All-Father, the self-created one. From his own essence, he spat forth Shu, god of air, whose strength held the sky aloft, and Tefnut, goddess of moisture, whose power drenched the earth in life-giving dew. Together, they birthed Geb, the earth god, whose unyielding might cradled the world, and Nut, the sky goddess, whose vastness arched over all. In temples at Heliopolis, priests chanted hymns to Atum, offering incense and bread, their rituals igniting the spark of creation itself. But harmony was fleeting. Osiris, son of Geb and Nut, rose as the god of fertility and the afterlife, his strength rooted in renewal and justice. His wife, Isis, goddess of magic, wielded a power so profound she could weave life from death. Their brother Seth, god of chaos and storms, burned with a savage strength that tore through order. In a fit of jealousy, Seth slew Osiris, scattering his body across the land. At Abydos, devotees mourned with offerings of wine and grain, while in Busiris, priests performed rites to honor Osiris's resurrection, sacrificing bulls to mirror his triumph over death. Yet, the divine saga continued. Isis, with her boundless cunning, gathered Osiris's fragments and fused him anew, birthing Horus, the falcon-headed god of kingship. His piercing gaze and unerring strength made him the protector of pharaohs. In Edfu, his grand temple echoed with chants as priests burned myrrh and offered falcon feathers, reenacting his epic battle with Seth. Their clash shook the heavens, a struggle for dominion that ended with Horus victorious, his eye torn but restored, a symbol of eternal resilience. But the gods craved more than war, they sought dominion over the elements. Ra, the radiant sun god, emerged from a lotus in the dawn of time, his blazing strength illuminating the world. Each day, he sailed the sky in his solar bark, battling the serpent Apophis, embodiment of chaos, whose crushing coils threatened existence. At Karnak and Heliopolis, massive temples rose to Ra, where priests poured libations of beer and slew goats, their blood fueling his relentless journey. From Ra's essence fused Ammonius, the hidden one, whose invisible strength ruled the winds and the unseen. In Thebes, his cult swelled, merging with Ra to form Ammonius Ra, king of the gods. His temple at Karnak, a sprawling marvel, hosted festivals where dancers offered gold and cattle, their sacrifices ensuring his favor over the two lands. Ammonius Ra's might was unmatched, a divine force binding heaven and earth. Yet, not all gods sought glory. Hathor, goddess of love and music, danced with a gentle strength that soothed the hearts of mortals. At Dendra, her temple gleamed with sistrums and mirrors, where priestesses poured milk and offered honey, their rituals a celebration of joy. In contrast, Anubis, the jackal-headed god of mummification, wielded a somber power over death's rites. In Saqqara and Memphis, embalmers burned frankincense and sacrificed oils, honoring his guardianship of the necropolis. But the divine order faced its own rebellion. Ta, the creator god of Memphis, shaped the world with his voice, his strength lying in the act of thought itself. His triad with Sekhmet, goddess of war, whose fiery breath was a scourge of destruction, and Nefertum, god of beauty, fused creation and chaos. At Memphis, artisans offered lapis lazuli and slaughtered rams, their blood staining the altars to appease Sekhmet's wrath. And then came the twilight of the gods. As pharaonic Egypt waned, Thoth, the ibis-headed god of wisdom, stood as scribe of the divine, his intellect a strength that recorded all. In Hermopolis, his followers burned papyrus and offered ink, their rituals preserving knowledge amid decline. Batet, the cat goddess of protection, purred with a quiet might, her temples in Bubastis alive with feasts where cats were adorned and offerings of fish laid at her feet. But even the divine must face their fate. Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh, called upon Isis and Horus to defy Rome, her offerings of gold and prayers echoing in Alexandria's fading halls. Yet, the gods could not halt the tide. With Egypt's fall, their voices dimmed, their altars grew cold. The Romans blended them with their own pantheon, and the old ways slipped into shadow. And yet, the gods of Egypt do not fade. Their temples, from Abu Simbel to Philae, stand as silent sentinels of a cosmic past. Their stories, of battles, fusions, and sacrifices, whisper through the sands, their strength eternal in the annals of time. They were not just deities, they were the heartbeat of a civilization. The power of the ancient gods must not be lost to oblivion. Like this video to honor their divine might, subscribe to uncover more celestial tales, and share it so their legacy endures.